Cliff German has many special memories from his years at Admiral King High School. He was involved in so many activities such as band, choir, musicals, plays, teacher's aide, and teacher assistant. He set school record for service award points and received 7 varsity letter awards in sports. He also earned numerous all-conference and all-Ohio awards in baseball, football, and wrestling. Upon graduation in '67, Cliff continued his education at Miami of Ohio and earned a degree in 1971. He also completed many business and education courses throughout the years. After graduation, Cliff returned to Lorain and coached at Irving Junior High School. They won their first football championship in 35 years. I remember the poor futility of the kids at Irving, and I can say that because they beat us when I was in 8th grade, and it was their first win in probably 10 years. Cliff has been an announcer for all sports at Vermilion High School for the last 40 years. He has announced all-star meets in Cleveland and all around Northern Ohio in every sport. He has been a teacher, a coach, a promoter of numerous sports, including wrestling, for the last 55 years. His support of the area continues as a member of the Vermilion Kiwanis, the Chamber of Commerce, the Vermilion Athletic Booster Club, Lorain Sports Hall of Fame, Vermilion AmVets, Eagles, and VFW member. Cliff was inducted into 2 Sports Hall of Fames, the Lorain Sports Hall of Fame in 2002 and the Vermilion Hall of Fame in 2005. Cliff German had been the Chief Executive Officer for German Villa Enterprise for 40 years and still finds time outside of business to substitute teach, announce sporting events at Vermilion Public Schools in surrounding areas, and be active in many civic and community groups. Cliff resides in Vermilion with his wife Nancy. During the 53 years that they have been married, she has been so supportive and nurturing in all of his endeavors. They have 3 children together, Leah, John, and Mike, and have 10 grandchildren. Please welcome Cliff German to the Lorain Alumni Association Distinguished Alumni Hall of Fame. Okay. Here,
Okay, before I get started, I would certainly like to take a moment to honor and to thank Lieutenant Colonel Garcia for all of his service to our country. Thank you. And I don't know that the late, great Audie Murphy had too many more awards than that. That was pretty special. Good morning to all of the very special guests here this morning, including but not limited to members of the Board of Directors of the Lorain School Alumni Hall of Fame, and all of the honorees and inductees and their families and friends here this morning. My name is Cliff German, and to say that it is an honor and a privilege to be here today would be a huge understatement. When I was notified I was being selected to be a part of this very prestigious group, I took the time to look at this organization, its leadership, the people that had already been inducted, and the people that are about to be inducted. I was very humbled and very gratified to be selected to be a part of this wonderful organization. When I graduated from Lorain Admiral King High School in 1967, with almost 700 other graduates, little did I know how lucky I was to have experienced the wonderful classes, the tremendous teachers, and the outstanding programs were being offered to me at that time that would help me to prepare me for my future plans at Miami University, teaching, coaching, and the business world. But even more important than that was the family that encouraged me, that assisted me, and were there to guide me through many transitions in career and professional changes. And that continues to this day. Looking back at the times, we had United States Steel, we had Ford Motor Company, we had Lorain Division of Coring, we had American Ship, we had the Campana Corporation, and we had all the small periphery businesses that existed to support those large organizations. And while at the same time we were participating in sports, in the arts, band, and all the other school activities, while our parents, neighbors, and relatives all worked extremely hard to support the children of that era. We watched and learned what hard work was. We learned to think outside the box and to be creative. Who could possibly know that a number of years later something named COVID would hit, and there would be a creative thinking and thinking outside the box that would defy the imagination to keep businesses rolling. We learned to be disciplined. We learned the energy, and we learned that working with others was paramount and fundamental. How wonderfully blessed we were to have those tremendous examples while we were growing up. And multiply that with a school system that was simply tremendous. We were not only fortunate because of the schools and the businesses that existed at that time, but because of the families that everyone looked out for and watched out for each other. We all played together, we all got in trouble together, but we learned together. I am extremely encouraged by the hard work of our government officials, and some of them are here today, as they work to recreate and reinvent Lorain since the loss of the big business opportunities that were once a huge part of this very vibrant city. Many cities are going through it this time, but the energy, the creativity, and the motivation of our government officials is very exciting. Once again, I'd like to thank the entire organization for honoring me and my family in this prestigious award. Thank you to my wife, Nancy. We've been married 53 years this September, for all the words and thoughtfulness and caring and what she says to me so many times, more now so than when we were younger, when I come home with ideas and things we need to do, and her comments are always, "Are you crazy?" Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much. It is indeed a great honor. Thank you.